First, though, we're going to go to Mobile Metro Jail, where the coronavirus is spreading. 8 correctional officers, 6 inmates have tested positive for COVID-19. NBC 15's Rachel Wilkerson is live from Metro tonight with more. Rachel.
Now, Kim and Greg, a lot of viewers have reached out to us concerned about their loved ones at Metro. Sheriff Sam Cochran says inmates may be safer than the correctional officers.
Right now, more correctional officers than inmates have tested positive for COVID-19. 6 inmates tested positive for the coronavirus. Sheriff Cochran says none of them are in the hospital. They're being kept in what's called a wedge. It's an isolated area in the jail that Sheriff Cochran says can hold up to 100 inmates. There are multiple wedges in the jail depending on what symptoms an inmate is showing.
When they show fever, we'll move them out into sort of a quarantine isolation. If they show signs more than a fever of the virus, then we'll further segregate them. When they come out of a wedge, we'll monitor that wedge for other people, and we just go through a 3 or 4 step process until we have them all separated.
Sheriff Cochran says 3 times a day, trustees wipe down the facility and inmates are given hygiene and cleaning supplies. If inmates are eligible for release and are displaying symptoms, the jail cannot keep them. He says 300 inmates have recently left Metro. He says if a person leaves with a fever, then they tell them to quarantine for 14 days. So far, he says only 1 person released has been booked back into jail. He says the jail is shorthanded. More than 40 correctional officers have been tested for the COVID-19 antibodies. Sheriff Cochran says 6 have tested positive for the antibodies and roughly another 140 still need to be tested.
It's a challenging situation. And our employees are rising to the occasion, but thankfully the population in the jail, as I spoke to, has gone way down.
Sheriff Cochran answered other questions relating to the jail. The full press conference can be found on our website at mynbc15.com. Reporting live in downtown Mobile, Rachel Wilkerson, NBC 15 News.